Hello everyone. Today I would like to introduce the elevator and escalator work in Artisan project. First part, for the elevator, we come to the technical specification. In Artisan project, we use cone lift. The load for each lift is 1 tons or 1000 kilograms. Number of person is 13 person. The speed for the lift is 2 meters per second or 120 meters per minute. The dimension of the lift car height is 2.4 meters and internal width is 1.6 multiplied by 1.4 meters for the depth. The main supply voltage we use a T-phase T180 volt for the power supply. For the decoration specification in Artisan project, we use the painted steel and stainless steel lift car. Actually, the decoration we can choose the type of the ceiling, the floor, and the material for the lift car and the door. Of course, more decoration is more expensive. So in a design project, we just use the standard one. Main parts of the elevator, actually, there consists of many parts, but I will introduce just only three main parts. First is about the controller set. Controller set is like a brain of the lift. This will control all the lift speed and the automatic mode and manual mode. And second is the hoist machine. Hoist machine is to control the lift to go up and down. And the lift car is inside the lift, which is the most important part for the elevator. Elevator requirement. First is the structure. Structure for the lift consists of machine room slab, lift pit, and the lift core. There are three main parts of the structure. Lift machine room slab is to support the load from the lift, and lift pit is also support the load from the lift. And the dimension that we consider for the lift work is the dimension of the machine room, lift core, and the size of the lift door. The power supply that we use is three-phase 380 volt. The structure that we have to consider before we decide the structure for the lift is the clear height between the lift to lift machine room and the clear height between the bottom of the lift to the lift pit. This will relate to the speed of lift. So before we decide, we should know the speed of the lift that we will use first so we can design it correctly. Next, opening for lift door. After we choose the lift, we will know the dimension of the lift door. But normally, when we do the structure, there will be some tolerance. So In order to cover all the tolerance, we have to set the opening bigger than the lift door. Otherwise, will be very difficult. If we have the tolerance, we have to demolish some of the concrete to make the opening wider. Opening machine loom slab. This is the box out that we have to box when we cast the lift machine loom slab to let all the cable can go down. Lift pit slab. When we know the load of the lift from the supplier, we can use this load to design the lift pit. Next is the function and the feature inside the lift. First, inside the lift, we have CCTV and emergency alarm system. This is we will use in case of fire and emergency call system. In case of any incident or accident or lift stop, so we can use this to call the help. So now we come to the most important part, which is installation. In order to install the lift, first we have to survey and check site condition to find the problem and obstruction on site before we install. Second, after survey all the obstruction, do the report and solve all the problem and obstruction one by one to get the site condition ready to install the lift. And then we plan for the schedule to install the lift. In normal case for high-rise building, one lift we can install generally in 3 months. So if we have 10 lifts and 10 team, that means we can finish all 10 lifts within 3 months. Now we come to the most important part, which is light check. So if we not check it carefully, we will have a lot of problem during the installation. Light check mean we check all the tolerance of the lift structure and adjust the lift position to make the lift can install smoothly to avoid the concrete hacking or any modify to the structure, which is very difficult at that time. So this is the picture to show you how to do the light check. So if some opening is have the error, so we have to adjust left or right about the lift. If we have the tolerance or error more than what we can adjust, so we have to hack the opening to adjust. But this light check can help us to minimize this kind of modification work. So this is the report of the light check. Next, about the horizontal light check. Why we have to do horizontal light check? Because after they install the door, we want it parallel to the tie, so our corridor is will not twist. So this is another process that very important on site. Now we come to the installation. Installation first is the buffer. Buffer is the equipment that absorb the load in case of accident. So this is the safety equipment and the first process that we install in the lift pit. Next, we will install the lift car. In order to install the lift car, we will use temporary lifting machine. It's so-called T-Lex. This T-Lex will move up and down lift car, and other equipment we will install by lift car. In the photo you will see the technician work on the top of the lift car to install all the lift component. After we install the lift car, we will install the guide rail from bottom to up, so lift car can go up continuously. Once we install the guide rail until the top floor, so we will start to install lift door from top floor to down. In Artisan project we have 34 floors, so after we install the guide rail until 34th floor, we will install the lift door from 34th floor go down to the basement. After install the lift door, we go up to install the machine and the controller on the lift machine room. So when we do the structure, we already block out the hole and the shear wall to install beam and the ceiling and wiring. After install the machine and controller, now is the wiring process to install the cable. So in order to install the lift smoothly, if we found that our lift core is twist, something like we show in the drawing, so we have to set the lift backward, and then after that we adjust in front of the lift core again by do the brick wall one more layer to adjust the lift core. This is the case in Artisan, but normally for the new construction building we rarely see this case, but this is the case in Artisan that we found, so we have to adjust in this way. After all the components already installed, the last process is the test process. For the test process, the supplier they will have the procedure that they will do. First is the load test to test the load. Second is to test the low speed, and the last one is test the high speed. After test finished, so we can use. For safety awareness, during the installation, we will have some grinding, welding, so we have to prepare fire extinguisher, and the technician that work on lift car have to wear safety harness all the time. And in front of the opening, the protection have to install all the time in order to prevent material fall down to lift pit and cause the accident to the technician that working inside the lift pit. Next one is the escalator. Escalator consists of main equipment, safety equipment, installation. This is the main component of the escalator. I will not go deep in detail, just overall show to everyone to see what the component. And this is the safety equipment that we install inside the escalator to prevent the accident. Now we come to the installation. First, we deliver the escalator on site piece by piece. And then we join all the component piece by piece on site. After that, we lift up and set the position. I have the video clip during the installation, so we can see how to install the lift on site. We use A-frame and winch to lift up head of the escalator. And at the end of the escalator, we also have another set of A-frame and winch to control the direction during the lifting. Once head of the escalator lift up to the level, we set up again the finishing level by trim the steel plate. So this is a photo after finish the installation. After that, we test the escalator to make sure it can be used. That's all for the escalator and elevator works. Thank you everyone.